Hey guys, Ben here from Velflex. Now, part of our tips and tricks series is talking about pillows and when to use them or when can you use them, particularly when you can't use them, or if you do use them, what to be really careful of. Now guys, this here is a pressing pillow. They've been around for decades, many years, usually foam or something so quite spongy and soft on the inside, usually covered in a Teflon on the outside. Looks a bit like a pillow, nice and soft, okay? Pillow being soft, being something we've got to talk about. Now guys, a lot of people use these in their t-shirts, right? They grab the garment because it's got seams on it, or it's a polo shirt, it's got some buttons down the middle sort of thing, and they want to make sure that it's fully pressed out. So what they do is they slide the pillow inside the garment and they place it onto their heat press here to press down. Now we know fundamentally the three things about a perfect press: temperature, time and pressure. Pressure is really important. Now what happens with these pillows is they do compress, but they take quite a bit of energy to compress because they compress slowly. If you try to compress it quickly, it's actually quite strong for that air to rush out, okay? So a bit like a tire, if you want to put it that way. So guys, what happens is people use these pillows and they pull down, they go, oh gee, that's a lot of pressure. I'm gonna drop it off. I'm gonna reduce the amount of pressure. Oh, still a lot. So I'm going to reduce it even further. And then what they do is they then, oh, yep, no, I'm going to drop it off. Cool, I've reduced it even more. Oh, gee, that's it there, right? And now they're pressing with the pillow and the garment. Now, guys, the issue with this is, particularly with screen printed transfers such as UltraColour or Plastisol transfers, they require good firm pressure to make sure that the ink bonds with the actual garment, okay? So the ink and the glue pushes into the fabric. When you use a pillow, if you're not conscious of the softness and you reduce the pressure too much, you start taking away that pressure that you need for the transfer to adhere properly, okay? So yes, you're not gonna get the heat marks, okay? And it's gonna look nice in terms of the garment. It's not gonna have defined heat marks or anything like that, but your transfer is not gonna wash very well, okay? And that ultimately is the killer. That's what causes garments to come back, is that the transfer is falling off. And one of the most common things when transfers are not adhering properly or somebody is struggling to peel a transfer, okay, hot peel, UltraColour transfers, they require that good perfect press and bond. If we ask, are you using a pillow? In a lot of instances, yes, they are. And as soon as they take away the pillow and stop using the pillow, the transfers apply perfectly. If you are to use a pillow because you can't get around it, you've got to make sure that you still have really good pressure. And that might mean not reducing the pressure off too much, making sure it's screwed down, and you've got to do it slowly, right? You've got to allow that air to escape so that you can really push down and get that strong, nice, firm pressure. Now, is that going to give you the perfect press using a screen printed transfer? No, it's not, okay? Because no matter what you do with a pillow, it's always going to give you a soft base behind the transfer. Alternatively to pillows, right, we much prefer using a silicone pad, which is made of the same product as the base, okay? We much prefer using this product here for our customers who are pressing UltraColour or a screen printed transfer, Plastisol for that example, right? Because it gives you a nice firm base to press the transfer against, okay? So guys, first off, if you're using pillows, okay, and you're struggling to get that application right, or your garments are coming back because transfers are washing off, let's try to get away from the pillow, move to something that's a little bit stronger, a little bit firmer in its base, such as an silicone pad. This is a 10 mil, this is a 5 mil. We actually much prefer the 5 mil. It's much easier to get a nice press, that sort of thing. Little tip and trick on this, these here, you can shave down the edges so that you get a bit of a rounded edge, so it's not such a sharp edge for a heat mark. So guys, any other questions, get in touch, more than happy to help. But the old pillow, if you're struggling for application, more often than not, the pillow is the cause. Cheers, guys.